In this video, I originally wanted to talk about how I really liked the pilots, but I realized that talking without I'm trying to get rid of my scripts, guys, because I feel like I have been making them too important. Like I need to be authentic, But that's hard. That's hard because what am I supposed to say? So yeah, guys, sorry sorry if I'm awkward, but let's get into it. Okay, so I started out by going to the creators YouTube art thing. Like, what do you even call that? It's like when they post their own stuff, but it's not like a video, it's like images. But anyway, I found some I don't know if it's concept art or what. I don't know if this was a plan in the beginning or if it's just trying to show what it could be in the future. But you can see the main girl and a few other a few other of the magical girls in the background in their silhouettes. I honestly kind of picked at random for the silhouette I picked from the group, but I decided on the girl with her hair looks like it spikes a little bit at the end, and I decided to have a little bit of a different interpretation of that because I could make it fully hair, but I decided that Aika's mostly a star, with their little sidekick, which I know that they don't like being called that, but with their little sidekick and stuff like that, I was like, wow, I should make a moon one, So anyways, that's what I decided on. And when it came to how I wanted the girl to look, I low-key just scrolled on Pinterest and looked at the stuff that I had saved earlier, and it turns out I low-key had a miraculous ladybug vase at one point, and I based her off of Kirigami. I haven't seen this stuff in so long. I forgot the names of all of them, but the blue-haired one, that's not Marinette. That's super duper cool. I loved her so much as a kid, and I still do. And when I saw it, I was like, this is a good opportunity to do just that. And I'd also like to say that I've always been a sucker for blue-haired characters, especially dark blue girl characters. They've always been so cool, bro. Those are my goats. And so of course I had to do that. But when it came to the next decisions for the outfit and for the colors, personally, I think I went too close to Aika's color palette. I accidentally did that because I was I know I want to do the dark blue. Oh, do you know what would go with it, since it's the moon and I don't want to make it dark like Eclipse, and make it look like a villain, Eclipse isn't a good example. He has lots of light colors in his design. I should have picked Lady Devoid. Oh my gosh, because I hate to say every 5 seconds that I'm bad with names, but it's just so true, bro. I can't pronounce or understand. I think it's the dyslexia, low-key, because it floats around in my head, and then I accidentally rearrange the whole name. But that's just a really big personal problem for me, because when I'm talking about fandoms or shows or anything I get so worried that I don't know something 100%, and then I'm gonna accidentally mess something up in front of a super fan, and then I'm gonna seem like such a fake fan for ever daring to mess something up like that. But it's fine. In Loki, when I with the silhouette, I was gonna make it a moon weapon, and I accidentally just copied Eclipse's weapon without realizing it until I looked back at images at him, and I was like, wait a second, that I kind of Loki took all of that. I Loki kind of took that, guys. So Loki, in terms of the show, her design in terms of colors and in terms of her weapon are not that different I honestly think if it was like actual designs for the show, it would be very much differentiated. But for this sake, I'm just gonna say that technically it's close to canon, I guess. Because it's literally just a ripoff of the other guy's stuff, you know? So, I mean, hey, we gotta take the wins that we can get. Yippee. But I really liked her non magical design. I liked the clothes that I had decided for it because I feel like my girl, like, I think that she'd be like socially awkward, but like still trying her best. Like, like kind of like Zara, but like, I don't know, it's like a different way because I feel like Zara's like nerdy and sweet, and I feel like my girl would more just be like very serious and very like I don't know, like I feel like she takes stuff very literally and not really know a lot of social standards. Because I think the reason why Zara's considered like an outcast or like a loser is just because she's like a nerd with not a lot of friends. And I think my girl, like, people would just think that she's being rude when she's not trying to be, and that she's like just a little bit strange. Like, maybe someone should have taught her some of these things. But she's trying her best, guys. That's what I just imagine. And speaking of what I think about this character, I honestly think that she'd really like medical stuff. I think that's just because I'm in the medical pathway. And with lots of like dark blue haired characters, I feel like they're always like super duper smart. In like, I don't know, I didn't really think of a lawyer at first. I feel like that could also work, or like any like cool profession like ever. But I like medical, especially with a certain someone getting their like knees kicked in all the time. I think it'd be funny. I think it really would be. Also, for like pets, I personally think that the star would kind of just be for all of the magical girls, but is like mostly around Aika because she doesn't want to do her job, but the rest of them can just be like trusted enough to just deal with it on their own. But for the fun of like the challenge, or just what I'm doing right now, I decided to make her like a little cat that like I based off of like Saturn. Honestly, I low-key thought about Sailor Moon so much while making this. I honestly think it's like just a big proprietor. Oh my goodness. Proprietor? Oh my goodness. It's like the big magical girl anime that started a lot of things. And I think the concept of like the moon, the stars, and like the planets in forms of this genre, Sailor Moon just did like so much for it that I have to give some credit. But anyways, on to whatever else I'm doing. Honestly, I always have such hard times naming my characters. Like, I don't know how hard it is for everyone else, but it's like such a like, how do you guys find good OC names? Like, how do y'all genuinely do it? And also, this is like super duper off topic, but I just like thought about my character's shoes. But okay. So I wanted to make them like leveled up on the silhouette like Ayaka's, but I also wanted them to be flats. So for her human, like her regular girl design, if you would call it that, she's going to have regular flats even if you can't see it in the actual drawing video. I didn't draw that part yet. Sadly, I only did like oh my gosh, what's it called? The headshots. I only did a headshot for, oh my goodness, who's slamming the door? Okay, but anyways, I'm going back. Okay, but actually getting back on topic now, I low-key I didn't use a name generator. I just like looked up traits I thought she'd have and then looked up names that would mean those traits. and I ended up like landing on Harriet. I have no idea why. I just like, honestly, I like the H in her name. I like saw, I thought it was a cool letter. I don't fully know why. I was like, I haven't seen a character name that yet, and it's fitting. So I guess she just gets that name slapped on her. Like, I mean, I think that's the fate for most OCs though. They just get like a name slapped on them. But more about the character design itself, I personally really liked her dress and making it like flowy, like a flower, like nice and flowy, but like not too round, because I think it shows her personality better to make it a little bit sharper, you know? But I loved adding the little yellow details. And also for this character, I made like the conscientious choice, I think that's the right word, of giving her like an orange lipstick and orange blush instead of what I like normally use for when I do my art. And I don't know, I just personally think that's what she'd wear. I thought it was super duper cute. I can't really like name the decision, but it also matches the little cat I made her. So I think it just all works out. I think the design is just super duper duper cutie. And when it comes to like her relationship with the other characters, I think it's like one of those things where it's like rival to like friend-ish. Like, I don't think Aika would like her a lot because I think that she would like try to make her go back to work. But I think that over time they'd become friends just because they'd realize that they're all kind of just like awkward and made for each other and just like besties. Personally, I love making stuff like this. It's like a little bit confusing to like talk about sometimes, but oh my gosh, I love making these little videos. I love like making OCs so much, but it's like so hard to like find a place to start and like get names and like actually flesh them out and actually do a story and actually do like this and that. And it's like a whole process, and I'm just like, bruh, why do I gotta do this? So I would actually love to make series where I just keep on trying to do this, because that's one of the things I need to work on. Like, my art teacher says so. I need to actually work on my stuff. So like, tell me if you guys have any OCs, and if you guys do, or like if you guys have a story you guys would want me to make one of, or if you guys just want me to like continue on with different magical girl shows, then like leave a comment, and yeah, I'll try to do them. I hope you guys like this video. Bye.